the advice I would offer to someone starting out teaching at DePaul would be to be extremely organized. And when I say that, I mean laying out from day one all of your expectations. And that can be as small as giving an assignment and telling the students how long the assignment is estimated to take. Letting the students know if you turn it in on Monday, you're going to get it back on the next class meeting. Just laying out your expectations and laying out the course from the first day. And I think that would be my biggest advice. I think that when students don't have the answers to how a course runs, that can lend itself to being a disaster later. So just letting them know what your expectations are and then getting their feedback. Something that I do every quarter right after my midterm exam is I do a survey on SurveyMonkey. And I ask 10 questions just to really find out, do you feel like class has prepared you for the test? Do you feel like you had enough material for the test? Have all your questions been answered? Do you, when you send an email to the professor, do you get a response quickly? So I do that really to get their feedback, but really for me to make any changes that I need to make going towards the next test. So I think another piece of advice would be seeking student feedback early during the class, as opposed to waiting to the end of the course and doing the evaluation. Because if you think about it, if you want to make a change to make your teaching better, you want to do it while you're in the class with those students, as opposed to at the end when you find out everyone loved you or everyone hated you. But if you find out that everyone hates you midpoint, then you can make changes and by the end everybody will love you. So soliciting student feedback, and it may be an unofficial survey, but getting that I think has been key for me. And any changes that I make, typically I make them at the midpoint in class. And I think the students appreciate that because they feel like their voice has been heard and their voice has been respected. For example, I did the student survey several weeks ago, and one of the things that the students said is we would really like an out-of-class review session, like on the weekend. So this past Saturday, we did a review session. I didn't think anybody would come, but I had like 35 students that came. I have 40 students in my class, so the majority of the class came. So I think that they recognize if you tell Professor Pope something, if it makes sense, she'll listen to us. So I think the survey has been key, like getting that midpoint student feedback is key, because by the time you get the evaluation, it's too late, and so if you want to make a change, find out early. So those would be my two pieces of advice.